Hey, so today we went on a Beatles tour, and I was really excited because I know Stephanie really loves the Beatles, and she would have killed me if I didn't go. So I was gonna go and like buy her some souvenirs and stuff, and yeah, I was really excited because it was only like 5 pounds. It was a walking tour, so that was really cool. But anyway, so on the tour we went to Paul McCartney's offices, and that was really cool. I got pictures of that. Um, and we actually saw like his, where they give the artists like those plaques and stuff, like their records when they go platinum or gold or whatever. So that was really cool. It was really exciting. We also saw the birthplace of Beatlemania. Excuse me, Beatlemania. Sorry, I'm having some issues. And we also saw these toilets that John Lennon stood outside for some comedy skit. The studio where Hey Jude was recorded, and a number of their White Album songs, and also the shopping center that was the heart of swinging London. And yeah, that's basically where we got to, because me and my friend Jessica got lost. So I didn't get to go see the Apple offices, nor did I get to see Abbey Road Studios, the awesomest place. I mean, honestly, yeah, the place behind me. See that? Yeah, no, I didn't get to see it because we got lost. It was absolutely outrageous. Okay, so what happened was we were going down Regent, right, which is the street, and first of all, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, it's got Jaeger and Kurt Geiger and like the biggest toy store in London, which is like FAO Schwartz, but London. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Like all these stores and like H&M and just all these stores. And seriously, I mean, hello, who doesn't love shopping? So we're walking down the street and we're following the tour guide. And the thing is, don't think this is like all legit tour guide or anything. All he had was like this little brochure. It's maybe like, yeah, like this big or something, like this big. And he's like waving it around and just waving it. And plus, it was raining, so we all have our umbrellas. You can't see anything, and there's like a crazy amount of people because it's like rush hour or whatever, and people are getting out of work and stuff. And so it's really busy. It's raining. The tour guide doesn't have like a giant sign or anything, and there's like 30 or 50 of us on the tour. No, not 50. There's probably like 30 or something. But so anyway, there's a whole bunch of us on the tour, and a whole bunch of us are Middlesex people. But now I'm walking behind my friend Paul, and who I just met, and he's really cool. But anyway, so I'm walking behind Paul, and me and Jessica were actually pretty far away from each other. Like, we were a couple feet away from each other, and so I'm walking behind who I think is Paul, and, and I'm pretty sure it was Paul. So anyway, we're walking, and we see the store, Race. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but anyway, the London Fashion Week umbrella that they gave us is from that store, and so I got really excited, and I was like, Jessica, look, that's where our umbrella's from, and she basically said, oh, that's really cool. Maybe they'll give us something for free. And again, we're like a couple feet away from each other, so we're like yelling this to each other, and then finally we get separated again, and we're walking, and then I still think I'm following Paul, and I'm pretty sure at that point I was following Paul, until a couple minutes later, like we're still walking down Regent, and Jessica turns to me or yells to me, again, like I said, we were away from each other, and she says, Sherry, where is everybody? And I was like, what are you talking about? I just saw Paul, we're right there. And I look over, and Paul's gone. And so I was like, they were right there. And so keep in mind, there was this guy with like this giant umbrella. It's like this giant London umbrella. It was so funny. But I didn't see the stupid umbrella. So we're walking, and I'm like, oh my god, Jessica, I think we're lost. And then she's like, no. And we're like, yeah. So we keep walking. And anyway, we keep walking, and we end up hitting Piccadilly Circus, which is pretty far from where we are. And so we're at Piccadilly Circus, and I'm like, Jessica, I think we totally just got left. And so about that time is when we realized we got ditched. And so we were really scared. We weren't really scared as much as we were just like, how the heck did that happen? And so we're walking around, and we're just like, this is great. And so eventually I was like, well, we've got to walk back. They've got to be back there. And so we run back to like the toy store, and somehow between like Piccadilly Circus and the toy store, Jessica gets like I don't even know what it was, like a cramp in her knee or something. Like, it was hurting her pretty bad, and I felt kind of bad because, I'm like running, trying to make sure that we don't get lost from the group. I mean, I paid £5 for this, and so we're running back, and nobody's there. We don't see anybody anywhere. Like, we don't see anyone. And so at this point, we're just like, okay, now what do we do? We're separated from the group. And so Jessica kind of suggested to go to Hampstead, but I'm like, I mean, are we really going to waste that? Go to Hampstead, and when we're in this awesome square right now. So eventually we decided to just go try to, chill out for a second, and we went to McDonald's because they were handing out these coupons, and so we had some dinner and chilled at McDonald's for a bit while we, tried to recuperate. And that was pretty funny because we sat there for a while and just sort of laughed about our situation, and after that we managed to find Primark and did a little bit of shopping. I didn't buy anything, and she did, but it was just, y'all, it's ridiculous. The whole place is just outrageous. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure y'all are going to get gifts from there. Just saying, to my Katie Kai sisters, you're all getting presents. But anyway, so, oh my god. Afterwards, we managed to make it back and got back okay and everything. And then I posted it on Facebook, and I was actually talking to Paul, and he told me that he looked over, from the tour and saw my red jacket over by Piccadilly Circus. He was like, I saw your jacket, but you were really far away. So I guess what happened is that they made a turn, and the thing is, like, the tour guide had been stopping at corners so that he could tell if somebody had gotten left behind, but I guess he didn't this time, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but from the sounds of it, we were walking, and when I turned around to tell Jessica that everybody was still there, they made a quick turn. And we were kind of at the back, so that's probably what happened, but it was good. Overall, it was a fun day. Really exciting. And we had fun at Primark, just walking around. Yeah. Oh, and then Jessica got left behind on the train. Suck. Yeah. We're on the train, and, or we're trying to get on the train, actually, and this woman jumps in front of Jessica, and so she's directly behind me, and the woman jumps in front of Jessica, so the woman starts getting behind me, and she pushes into me, and I'm literally, like, this close to the person in front of me. It was so awkward because we were touching, like, body parts and everything. Oh my gosh. And so we went that way for maybe, like, the next 5 stops, and then finally enough people got out that I could stop inappropriately touching her. I mean, you should never be that close to a stranger, just saying. But yeah, it was fun. I had an awesome day. I'm kind of tired, but it was good. I love the rain. I wish I got my rain boots. And we found so many cute boots, but, like, we ended up having to leave, and so I never got to buy them. And there weren't that many cute ones at Primark, whatever. Yeah. So that was my day. Bye.